Hello, welcome to my channel once again. This is Life Beyond Borders with Olubenga. I know it's been a while that I actually uploaded any video on this channel. I mean, it's been several months now, but I'm back. I am back, and I'm back with a very big update. And the University of Alabama is having their free application week. So for those of you who know, if you want to apply to schools, especially in the US, Canada, and the likes, you have to pay an application fee to submit your application. But the application fee could be around maybe from $50 to $100 and the likes. So, but for the University of Alabama, every year during the month of October, they usually have a week dedicated, for people to apply to the school for free. Okay, so I'm going to be focusing on graduate school at this time, either for master's program or PhD. So it's called the Free Application Week, and this year they are going to be holding it from the 6th of October to the 10th of October. So guys, you want to make sure that you are at alert. And what do you have to gain in this? They have a $80 application fee for every international student to pay before you can submit your application to the University of Alabama. But if you are able to apply during this time, you're able to submit your application between October 6 and 10, you stand the chance to get that application fee waived. In other words, you're not going to pay any application fee. All right. I benefited from this opportunity in 2022, and I was able to attend the University of Alabama from 2023 to 2025 for my master's degree. This is my alma mater, and this is what I benefited from, and I'm sharing it with you now. So make sure that you take advantage of this. So I've also made like two videos right on my channel, talking about the University of Alabama. I was going through the University of Alabama's websites. I can leave the link to the videos, in the description box, and just check around on this channel. I have about two videos just on the University of Alabama, the application fee waiver week, and also a particular video that just shows you how to go through the schools and websites, how to look for their courses, and all of that, how to navigate the website basically. So, but for today, I'm only focusing on the application fee waiver week that is coming. All right, so let's just go through the website together. You can see here for domestic students, that's for those who are citizens or permanent residents of the United States. Those are the people that are categorized as domestic students. They have to pay a $65 application fee. For international students, you have to pay $80 application fee. But if you are able to apply, submit your application this particular week, you will get it waived if you follow the procedure. And that's what I want to show you. I'm going to drop the link before the end of this video to this particular page. All right, who are the people that are eligible? Alabama resident, out of state, international student, everyone is eligible. So the waiver code will not be distributed before the free application week. So if you go ahead to submit your application and you make payment for application fee before this particular time, your money is gone, right? So you just have to wait for that time before you submit. You can start your application, but you don't submit until you receive this application fee waiver code. Is a code that you will enter into your application that will waive the application fee for you. All right, so how do you receive this code? This is for domestic students, this is out of state students. Let's just go straight to international applicant, because majority of my audience are international applicants. And if you are not an international applicant, if you are a citizen or permanent resident of the United States, you can select any of these other options. But let's go straight for international applicants. How do you fit in for this? International applicants are only eligible to use it for fall semester 2026. In other words, fall semester 2026, which starts in August. So you all know that if you are planning to study abroad, especially in the US, next year you start this year. So usually the admission cycle is always planned ahead. You don't just submit this month and then you just start this month. Usually it doesn't work that way. So it is only for fall 2026. Then all international applicants must have a 3.5 GPA on a 4.0. Okay, 3.5 on a 4.0. In other words, when your CGPA is calculated, it must fall into that category. Now you may be asking a question that, I graduated from a university that uses 5.0, 7.0, 6.0, whatever it is. Don't worry about that. All right, you are going to see how you are going to arrive at this. As a matter of fact, I have a video on my channel here that shows you how to calculate your CGPA in the 4.0 scale, because the US uses the 4.0 scale. So whichever scale your university or your undergraduate university uses, you can go through that video and see how you can calculate it. But You don't even need to do that for this case, all right? Because the University of Alabama simplifies everything for you, and I'm going to show you. Just hang in there, right? So also, if you receive this code, it will not be distributed until that time, all right? So let's see. And these are the deadlines, all right? Please take note of this deadline very well. By October 10, your free application waiver request form must be submitted by 5 p.m. All right. In other words, you have between 6th of October to 10th of October to request. The window to request for the application fee waiver will close by 5 p.m. Now, just pay attention to this very well. Meanwhile, the window to submit your application itself we close by 11:59 p.m. CDT. All right, CDT is Central Time. All right, so you may want to go and check on Google what is CDT and convert it to your country's time. I may not waste time on that. All right, so make sure that you are following these instructions very well. There is an application fee request form that is different from your application form itself on the portal. So the form is used to just request for the application fee waiver. You enter some information. So when you get the code, maybe in your email or whatever, you can now use the email to submit your application. All right, so you can check those videos on my channel, which will also tell you much more about how to do some of these things. And again, yeah, there's other information I'm going to show you later. So let's just go ahead. So then February 10, remember 11:59 p.m. CDT, convert it to your time. You must submit your application. So with the waiver code, all right, you don't need to have all your documents complete. Just submit the application. There are some documents that can come in later on. So then by November 15, this is very important. Let me bring this down. By November 15, all your supporting documents, and this is what I'm talking about, your supporting document include your statement of purpose. If you have a test score, maybe GRE, you want to write GRE, GMATs, and all of those things. Your unofficial transcripts, your additional document, all of these things must come in by November 15. So you submit your application online by October 10, then they give you a longer time up to November 15 for you to get other documents submitted. So make sure you follow all these deadlines very well. Okay. Yeah, and then recommenders must be listed at the time of submission, but the letter of recommendation can be received later. All right. By the time you submit your application, you must have entered your recommenders. All right. The people that is going to write your recommendation letter for you, especially your maybe your undergraduate lecturers, or maybe you have a master's before your master's lecturers and all that, or professors, you can call them professors. So you must have entered their information. So all you will just be waiting for by November 15 is for them to you just try to follow them up so that you get them to submit that. So I'm gonna rush down. So yeah, follow all this rule. You can come here and read all of these things. Applicants must use the same email address. Whatever email address you use to apply to request for the code. Remember the application waiver code. That is the same email address you must use to fill the application form online. All right. So don't use two different email, especially some people who have emails with nicknames and all those things. Be professional. Create an email that carries your name. I think that's very important. I don't want to dwell much on that. One application fee waiver is allowed per student, so you can apply for two. And also one thing I know about this is that you cannot defer. If they give you admission, you cannot defer it because come to think of it, they waive the fee for you, so you have to use that admission. That is the meaning of that. So how do you request for it? You just need to fill this form. It's very simple. This is the form. This is the form. You just fill the form, your name, your email address, your first name, your last name, which is your surname, okay, your date of birth, your program of interest. So you come here, you select whether you are applying for a master's program. The University of Alabama has a lot of programs, and that is one thing I can assure you. There are a lot of programs of people. So you just want to come here and check the program you are interested in. And one thing I also want to let you know is, especially if you are applying to a STEM program, all right, STEM is science, technology, engineering, and maths, something like that. You can apply directly with your bachelor's degree for a PhD program. So just know that, especially STEM, you can apply directly. So take advantage of that. So, but for other social sciences, humanities, I don't know, you may want to check for the requirement on their website, on the website of each of these departments, so that you get the requirement. What do they require? So you enter your program of interest, you enter your phone number. Please make sure this is correct and write it in the international format. Okay. You can say yes, you agree to receive information through that. Application type, international. All right. Institution where you did your previous degree, undergraduate or master's, you select Nigeria. You can see 4.0, 5.0, 7.0, and the like. So let's say, for instance, I graduated from Obafemi Awolowo University. That's where I did my undergraduate, and we use 5.0. So you just select 5.0. Don't bother about any other calculation. Then you come here to enter your CGPA. Oh, maybe over 5.0, I got let's say I got 3.5. You enter it. So this 3.5 will be over 5.0. So let's say yours is 7.0. You click on 7.0 and you enter. Maybe you got 6.5. I'm just creating all these things. You enter it. All right. So leave the rest for the University of Alabama to calculate it for you. So if you are qualified, they are going to give you the code. But if you are not qualified, they tell you, I'm sorry, you are not qualified, blah blah. So then you look for other schools. I have a lot of schools that I've talked about right on my channel, so you can explore those opportunities. But this is the University of Alabama bringing this opportunity to you once again. They do this every year, so a lot of people have taken advantage of this. I am a beneficiary of this application fee waiver. Sometimes in 2022, like this October, I got this information and I applied and I was given and I did my master's there. That's the information. Remember, you can start filling your application now, but don't submit now. Submit when you already have the code. So start your application now. Go online, go to their website. I'll drop the link that talks more about how to navigate the University of Alabama's website right on this video description. All right. You can go there, explore their website, look at their programs, start the application process. All right. But make sure you save the link to this website. So by October 6th, come here, put in your name, your details, receive the application waiver code if you are qualified. All right. If you are qualified, receive the code and then go and use it by the time you need to submit your application. Remember, don't share it with anybody. It is usually for you and it's attached to your email. So even if you share it with someone, they can't use it. So it's very important to take note of that. So you can see you can start your application here. Also, this is very important. You can attend a virtual information session. So let's say everything that I've been saying, you don't even understand. You can register to attend a virtual information session where you get to meet. It's likely going to be maybe on Zoom. You get to meet current graduate students, the school, university officials, and all of that. That they are going to, just give general information on applying to the program, and they are definitely going to talk about this application fee. All right. So let's say you want to register for that. When you click on this, so this is a Grad Connect free application week information session. So this is October 1. You can join. This is 9, it's gonna be 9 a.m. And remember, all this time is not Nigerian time, it's not Kenya time, West African time, it's not, I'm not sure it's any Asian time. So you want to check and convert the time to your own time. So this is CDT. Remember, this is CDT time. So just register and it's going to tell you the time that it falls to in your own country, and you can do the conversion by yourself. So this is October 1, October 2, October 7, all right, then October 8. You can see all of these fall into the category of information session related to the free application week. But after that, there are still some other information session you can attend to know more about the program. All right. So, but if you want to hear more about the free application week, let's say you are confused, yeah, maybe I've ended up confusing you more. You can attend any of these information session rather. All right. So yeah, so that's all I have for you today. Let me go back to that page. Remember, it's the free application week for the University of Alabama. Take advantage of it. I am a beneficiary of this, and that is why I am sharing this with you so that you take advantage of it. A lot of people are taking advantage of having the opportunity to attend the University of Alabama. Is one of the best universities in the US. I mean, I can say that this is my alma mater, and I'm proud to be an alumnus of this university. All right. So, yeah, thank you very much. Make sure you share this video. Okay, share this video with others. Like it so that YouTube will circulate it for everybody who needs this information. And make sure you are subscribed to my channel. I have a lot of videos here. Just jump on my channel, watch the videos. They are free for you to watch. But just make sure you are subscribed to the channel and keep coming back. I will try to get back into, especially this application season. I need to get back and start giving you guys updates. Yeah. So thank you very much. Thank you for stopping by. See you in the next video.